this Kendrick Lamar stuff. I got a bunch of links that we can get into as far as this Kendrick Lamar winning the Grammys that night. Jeez, the man cleaned up. He cleaned up. So what do I have here as my first link? Okay, actually, I have this on my own page. Follow me on Instagram, We Love Hip Hop Network, or Friday Ricky Dread. So let's go to DJ Mustard accepting the awards that night.
Wow. I would like to say, man, Kendrick Lamar, man, one of the greatest artists of all time, and especially being from the West Coast. And he performed his ass off on that song, didn't he? Shout out to PG Lane, God, 10 Summers, my whole team, Kendrick Lamar, everybody at TDE, and God. Thank you to Recording Academy too.
This is the second one. This is the second time around.
Okay. Man, again, man, my mom and my sister are here. This is their first award show ever. I don't even know what to say because I ain't playing nothing. I plan to just let God speak through me. But my girlfriend Brittany's here. I love you so much. Miko, Noah, Kendrick Lamar. I'm sorry, Kendrick Lamar, PG Lane, the whole PG Lane. Sean Momberger's here, man. The Recording Academy. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. That's number 2. Let's get it.
Number 2.
Kendrick Lamar.
The third time you look kind of over it.
Jamie.
All right, so Mustard was there for the first 3 awards. Was he there for 3 or 4 awards? Because I feel like at that point I made a post, and if you see the post that I made, let me see if I still have the caption up there. In my caption, I said Kendrick sends Mustard out to accept his 3 Grammys tonight. Thoughts? At first, I had a caption of Kendrick Lamar boycotts the Grammys. I wasn't looking in the seats, and I was switching on and off from when I was watching on TV, so I wasn't really glued in to the whole thing to see if Kendrick was in attendance. But I would imagine from what I was seeing that you didn't really see Kendrick in the crowd before it got to the last 2 awards or the last award. So I'll pull up the last one. I got 20,000 windows open. Let's pull up the last one here. I feel like he kind of pump faked us. All right, let's get to it. Look at this. I'm glad I pulled up this video from Twitter. This is some real high definition video right here, just to see the hate. And I'm talking about the Drake hate. Look at Beyonce. Hey. Watch Blue. Watch Blue Ivy over here. Hey, Drake. Oh, no. Word for word, Blue. Say it ain't so. He likes it. Yeah. Watch Taylor. Bring that again. Why is this nigga taking so long to get to the front, B? Big Chill says it looks like a Diddy party. Facts. Sounds kind of... It sounds a little bit like hate, but I'll let it pass. All right? Because that was the first thing people said when I posted it on Instagram. Oh, look. You know, there's a party full of a whole bunch of PDFs anyway. So what are they clapping about? Like, that goes without saying. We know that the industry is full of freaks. You know what I'm saying? 2 things can be true. And let me start off with this. 2 things can be true. The song could be a smash, a bop, a cultural phenomenon, and the industry is also fixed. Can we start there? Two things can be true. Nigga, what? Kendrick's not low, eh? Don't sleep on Kendrick Lamar. Besides what everybody was saying with the Canadian tuxedo. Ooh, he did the Canadian tuxedo. Don't you know what that means? The gene on gene? Come on, bro. You can't see the science, man? That wasn't the part that he was being slick about. This nigga took 20 seconds. I won't even say years. He'll take 20 seconds. Just the amount of time that it takes to get to the A. I'll show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Why you trolling like a bitch? You tired? I'm a striker. As soon as he put the award in his hands, listen to it as if we were syncing a song or syncing a music video. All my video editors out there, if you were syncing up a music video, think about it that way. So what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna lie to me and tell me that this was the show version? Oh no, they were playing the music video version. That's why you could hear the crowd in the background. That's what it was. It was the music video version. You know in the music video when everybody goes at the same time, like that's the part they were playing. That wasn't Blue and Jimmy Iovine and all them. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. And listen, Kendrick's gonna do what he's gonna do. All right? Kendrick's supposed to do this. But when we start getting the industry pylon, holy Drake, what do you do to these niggas that they all hate you unilaterally? They all hate you, fam. That's crazy. What's the dirt? Wants to know, was it the crowd of the music video? Was it? Look, because, just because there is a part of the music video where there is a crowd shot, right? So maybe, possibly, the Grammys, with all the high-end production, decided that when they were going to play the actual song itself, let's just go to YouTube and play it off of YouTube. You know what I mean? You know how that goes. Just plug in the aux. Plug in the USB. Right?
Why is he around?
That's the part that they were playing with the whole audience, right? Watch them.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Hold on, it's not whitelisted anymore. It's not whitelisted anymore. I'm just saying. Maybe that's what they were playing, right? It's not a conspiracy. Dr. Dre was yelling. He's like, while him and Jimmy Iovine are like high-fiving, they're like, losing their voice the next day. They're like, yo, that was a fun Grammys, man. I lost my voice. Holy, it was a great night. Like, how do you lose your voice at the Grammys, bro?
What's up?
Shit's supposed to be boring.
Oh, what the deal? Hey, what's up? First and foremost.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep stopping it. Jug Unhinged says, I think it was the crowd. Yeah, I think I gotta agree with you with that one right there. It was all them right there. Is that Guy Fieri right here? Guy Fieri's yelling, yeah, man. I love that song. We did it. We did it. I'm going to high five you when we get down there. I'm going to break you off a piece of this Grammy.
Swiss, what's up?
Sis, what's up, man? I like that song too, my brother. I hate Drake too.
We're gonna dedicate this one to the city.
Wait a minute. Don't Drake and Swiss, didn't they have a little beef at one point too? If I'm not mistaken? Comment Gang Strong. Did Drake and Swiss have a little beef?
Compton, Watts. Yeah. Long Beach, Inglewood, Hollywood, out to the Valley, Pacoima, IE, San Bernardino,
See?
all that. You know,
That's all you gotta have. What's the dirt in the building? That's the research man right there. See that? Hold on, I gotta bring it back to these two Look at that. I can see all 52 or 53, whatever teeth, right, all the way to the back. It's like, got him. We did it, Trey. And listen, I will reiterate. Two things can be true. The song could be unilaterally, I can't even say the word, unilaterally loved. The song's amazing. It's not his best song out of all of Kendrick's songs, but the song's a bop. All right, it gets a party started. Salute to Mustard on the beat. Mustard on the beat, ho. That's shit is fire. And the industry is also conspiring against Drake. I'm sorry. You guys want me to have an anti-Drake take here? I'm sorry. I'm not being biased. I'm just calling it how I see it. The industry hates Drake and the song is good. Both things can be true. Can we do that? Can we be objective today, or does it have to be either Kendrick love or, Drake love, or Kendrick hate or Drake hate? Like, can we be objective? And I'm not even talking to the Drake fans. For the most part, on this channel, anybody who's a Drake fan, they don't really dislike the videos and do all that kind of weird shit. It's y'all super K-bots who are not even Kendrick fans for real. You're just Drake haters. I can't lie, man. Y'all ready for me to hate on this nigga? It's hard to hate on this nigga. He's just up there talking real shit. Obviously, people are going to be like, yo, he's an industry darling. Look at him. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody go hand him a Grammy right now. Like, I get it. But he got up there. He handled his speech with humility. We all know that he hates Drake, but he didn't make the moment about Drake. So I'm not mad at the speech. All right, I'm gonna let him finish. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had no. I'm gonna let him finish. But I'm not here to hate on this nigga. He played everything how he wanted, or how he was supposed to play in the battle. He came out on top, pause. And he's doing his victory lap, as anybody should if you win a battle, especially a battle of this proportion. All right? So let's not jump on the thing and be like, oh, well, the only reason he won is because of Drake. Well, listen, obviously for the song is against Drake. Right? So Captain Obvious and the rest of the gang saying, well, he wouldn't have won for that song if it wasn't for Drake. Duh. But it's not like he doesn't have accolades and is not a Grammy award-winning artist. He wins Grammys. You know what I'm saying? People like his music. It didn't just happen now because he started dissing Drake last year. All right, so let's do that. Let's stop making the narrative that the only reason that Kendrick has ever even been considered for a Grammy is because Aubrey Drake Graham is alive. Like, that's just cap. That's disingenuous, to be honest. And I know y'all ain't like that. All right? Everybody can get their flowers when it's time for flowers. And when it's time for curb stomping, we over here too. It is what it is.
The true testament that we're going to continue to restore the city.
I see somebody in the comments saying, yo, the Drake stans are hurting so bad. That's if you're a stan. That is facts. If you're a stan of Drake, then you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this. This is the worst day in the universe. But if you're just a fan of music and moments, then you're going to say, yo, this is dope for Kendrick. This is dope for hip hop. All right. If Kendrick Lamar was able to win an award for a diss song, even if it's against our guy, if he's able to win an award for a diss song, then what does that bring for the future of hip hop? A lyrical bop got nominated and swept in the Grammys. So all you other people who are complaining about, oh, well, the music game, it's so trash. lyricism is dead. I don't even know how these YNs listen to this crap. Well, there you go. Maybe there's hope for the future. Both things can be true, though. They are conspiring against Drake at the same time. All right. Let's see if I can find the other speech. Let's see if I could find the other speech. Un momento. Because I want to pull up the one with Diana Ross. And they show a little bit more of the crowd on that one there. Is this it? Yo, every time I see Taylor getting that bop on, holy. Where the hell is this shit? Give me a second, gang. I'll pull it up. It's probably on Academics' page. Hey, hey, bro. We did it. Right? The person that they call Drake's baby daddy, Lucian Grange. Do I need to show you that again? Ha, there you are. We got him. These guys know how much cameras be on them when they're doing these things. That's the crazy part about stuff like this. They don't even care. They're just like, we're conspiring. We don't like this nigga. All right? It kind of makes me think, like, is it a Drake thing? Did Drake do something to these guys to cause this? Let me know in the comments. Comment gang strong. Because when everybody's mad at one person, a lot of times we got to come to the conclusion that it might be that guy, the guy that everybody got a problem with. Right? Drop Science Podcast says the channel should be called We Love Drake. I don't know how. Like, yeah, I messed with Drake heavy. Okay, and yes, he's from Toronto. We love Drake, but I think we're being pretty objective over here. If everybody in the room got a problem with one dude, it can't be everybody else in the room. Respectfully, right? It can't be all these guys. They just always hating on me. They just didn't want me to have the success that I have. It's got to be maybe the guy who everybody's pointing the finger at might be the problem. I'm not saying I know what the problem is. It's a mystery. But for the way that Kanye was talking about, Drake got a rich baby daddy and his name is Lucian and da-da-da-da-da. If that's how your baby daddy is acting, then you might need a divorce. So DJ Vlad says, this year, Drake was nominated for 4 Grammys and won 0. Kendrick was nominated for 7 Grammys and won 5. Drake has 5 total Grammys and Kendrick has 20. Drake is the second most streamed artist on Spotify after Taylor Swift. Kendrick is the 21st after Juice WRLD, who died 5 years ago. It's fair to say that the Grammy committee likes Kendrick way more than Drake. The people worldwide like Drake way more than Kendrick. Is this a fair take from DJ Vlad? Because I am mad at this take right here. Kendrick has definitely been an industry darling for a long time. And both things can be true. Sorry. Let me re-emphasize that. Both things can be true. The song could have the most cultural impact in the world and is a bop. But this nigga is also under a compromised system. You feel me? Why does it? Oh, listen, I'm not even gonna respond to that, bro. You wilding. You are wilding, sir. I just want to know why the conspiracy is happening. It's not a thing of if it's happening. Why is it happening? What did this nigga do to piss these guys off all at the same time? Right? Or is Drake actually the victim? What do y'all think? Let me read some of these comments here. Drake, hold on, let me see what this is here. And this is from Jan C. Drake is the one fun uncle away, always makes everyone laugh, but everyone knows not to leave him. Yo, stop this. I need to vet these comments before I read them, man. That's crazy. What's the Dirt says, yeah, he's smart. He out-strategized Drake by a landslide. It's a battle. He deserves the accolades. Yes, he deserves every award that he got that night. Okay. But with the song in question, if it was a song about anything else and he got 5 awards for it, it would have been like, yo, that's you, bro. That's you did your big one. And he still did. But the song is the song from the battle. So for the people who are the Drake stans who are like, yo, Drake is partially responsible for that, you guys have an argument too. All right. Kenzie J says, if anything, Drake's been making Toronto rappers stand in the shadow. Even they starting to rap more. Who's this clickbait? Drake's mom owned a house in Forest Hill on a nurse salary. Yeah, listen, man. I'm just saying, it's 2 things can be true, and I'll keep on reiterating. 2 things can be true. The song can be a bop, and all y'all niggas hate Drake too. Everybody in that whole arena or whatever that they had that shit the other night could all have a gripe with this guy for different reasons, or maybe the same reasons. It is what it is. Right? Kanye spoke on it as well.
You and Drake have had a long-standing beef and battle for years. Yeah. Now Drake is at odds with another Gemini, Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. Who do you think won that rap battle?
Well, one thing is like with Kendrick, I was like, man, why you killed my nemesis? Where's the movies if it ain't no Drake?
Yeah.
For me, it's like, or at least took him down for a little bit. You know, superhero films, like maybe it's like one of the characters, Wolverine or something, just goes away for a couple films and stuff. I'm like, damn, man, it's like, it was really challenging for me to make Father Stretch My Hands and different things. And man, got work, you know, like top 5 song ever created in life.
Hold on, I gotta address this comment here. I guess the crowd at the Grammys is a representative of the culture. Nah, that's the crowd at the Grammys is the representative of a groomer factory. Sorry. However, the culture is the culture. The culture felt how they felt about it. And don't get me wrong, in the crowd also, because of where they had it located, I think it was the Crypto Arena or whatever, there was also fans that were in attendance too. All right. So let me just pull it back a little bit. It wasn't like Taylor and Beyonce and just only them that were screaming the A minor part. There was actual fans in the audience as well. All right. Let me be serious for a second and not before people start clipping me out of context and shit.
You know, I'm like, you know, redoing the drums, bringing Metro on.
Yeah, so Kendrick killed Drake. He's dead.
No, whoa.
Yeah, for now. You know, you can't ever count out Steph Curry, and so that man might hit 200 points in one, you know, song or something. You know what it was? It's like,
you and Drake have had a long standing.
This is like Kendrick brought, like, look at the Tyler, the Creator, freestyle that he did. Like, I'm that guy, right? Yeah. We have to, you know, Drake added something to the algorithm, to our frequency. He advanced us, right. Future advanced us, and our Kendrick has now advanced the frequency. Right. So you have to, you know, it's like when Twister came out, there was rappers that didn't learn, right? But then Jay-Z learned. He did, is that you could do it. Yeah. If you don't really learn as just a professional rapper, as a sport, what Kendrick is doing, you might be wiped. Yeah. You might be wiped out. You know, this is like Kendrick brought, like, look at the title.
Also, I will say something about the Grammy Awards and the way that it's decided. It's decided by a committee of, I don't know how many people, like a bunch of people, right? So it's not
just announced,
because I see somebody mentioned about Drake winning 12 Billboard Awards in one night. Yes. And the Billboard Awards is just based strictly on the numbers, chart position, blah, blah, blah. As where the Grammys, it's a decision based on what the committee thinks, right? Whatever category it may be. So when it comes to the decisions that are happening at the Grammys, the better the networking you do, the more shoulders that you rub, you know what I mean? The more the knee pads you put on, the better chances that you'll get into the Grammy, to get a Grammy, to get nominated, to be a winner. All right. With all due respect to Kendrick and their camp, they do actually, yeah, I'm not even gonna have to say with all due respect. They do good business. All right. They know how to schmooze, especially being like hood niggas from the West Coast. Them niggas have learned how to schmooze in the industry and make the connections and do the networking that they need to do to prepare themselves for this. They have people in place like Dr. Dre, Jimmy Iovine, all these people who are working in their corner. Obviously, Lucian Grange working in their corner now to make sure that Kendrick only has to do the art part. Okay. Another thing also when it comes to the Grammys and people making that comparison of Drake and the amount of Grammys that Drake has compared to the amount of Grammys that Kendrick has, can y'all stop being disingenuous, please? Okay, because we also have to remember that Drake boycotted the Grammys years ago. So when he was not boycotting the Grammys and he won his first set of Grammys in his early career, cool. Then after that, when he started realizing the same things that The Weeknd was realizing, who just returned to the Grammys now, he started boycotting them. He started not submitting his music to the Grammys for consideration. So when people are like, oh, look how much Grammys this nigga Kendrick got, 5 Grammys in one night. You ain't got 5. You got 5 Grammys your whole life. Well, yeah, that kind of happens when I don't submit. See how that works? I don't submit a Grammy. Guess what? You didn't win one. It's very simple math. So, you know, I don't know whose side I'm defending. I'm not defending anybody's side on this, okay? I'll reiterate, both things can be true. Kendrick did his thing last year, and this year is his. Remember, the Super Bowl's this weekend. But the industry has also conspired to bring him up because of their hate for Drake. That's just my take on it, man. Let's see what we got here for comments before we move on, and then we are moving on. Drake is above all the PDF clowns. Drake is an industry plant and an actor. That's been the running narrative forever. Friday got to give credit where it's due to Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. Why wouldn't I? That would make me a hater. And then, listen, I don't like what's being said on the song, but I like music. I like rap music. So I'm not going to listen to the song and be like, oh, that song's trash. When I hear niggas in Toronto do that shit, I understand the loyalty and the patriotism and all those different types of things. I get it. All right. And I'm that too. All right. I'm down. I like Drake. But I'm not going to act like I don't got ears. The song's a bop. I'm not going to be out here screaming out the A minor parts and all that other stupid shit. But I'm not going to act like, oh, when I hear the beat, that like, I have an involuntary movement in my body, like, oh shit, mustard on the beat. Stop. No, I'm not gonna stop myself. It's not like I'm listening to R. Kelly or some shit. I'm just listening to some good hip hop, and it just happens to be dissing a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like tomorrow, if Drake has a bop where he's desecrating next man on a tune, and it's a bop, I'm gonna bop to that too. This is how life works, gang. So yeah, let's move on. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.